relationship to start a long-term relationship with, because who's in control?
The customer.
The customer. And then they threaten, actually, if you don't take another 5%, I'll go back to them.
Yeah.
So you're in a losing situation right away. The big problem is having the time to do this, and actually bothering to do it. And one of the troubles, I think, with a lot of small companies is that they're far too busy, and I'm culpable of this myself, far too busy doing the work, the business, to manage it, to have time to manage the business. And taking a step back, even if it is only for half a day, know what, just taking a step back and giving yourself time to think and look and analyse actually pays phenomenal benefits. The last strategy then is called diversification, and that's where you're taking new products and into new customers, and that's much harder because there are two news there, but that may be a strategy for long-term growth. For example, if we take a solicitors, okay, now the solicitors may have been experts on litigation and on company law and everything. Those solicitors then say, we would like to get, particularly now because the housing market is going to start growing, we'd like to get into conveyancing. Now that's a whole different set of skills and so on and so forth. So that is definitely a new product completely to a new market. Right? So let's go into conveyancing, but let's grow that over the next 2 years, and in the first year we won't be looking for too much from it. But it's a market we're going into because we're seeing a lot of competition in this other area. Now we were spending time with Trithoans up in Salisbury, and their biggest fear was Tesco Law. They thought, don't think it's come to anything yet, but at that time, that was about 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago, Tesco Law was frightening a lot of them. So they were starting to look at other areas that they could develop their skill base on and open up new markets for them. We were discussing that with them. So if you look on the sheet again, there is a section for new products into new customers. But that was only 8% of the turnover that we were looking for in there. Because what we're going to do, and this is what we're doing with those customers, we did with those customers, we actually went and spoke to them about what else we could supply. In other words, we are going to tailor this product range to suit you, which is a nice flattering way to approach your customers. Because that means then we're going to respond to exactly what it is you need. So those are the four, oh that was that, I managed to print it. So those are the four strategies. Existing product, I have to stop saying the word current, because unfortunately where I come from in Scotland, we tend to have silent R's. And I didn't know this until I was told off quite sharply. And so that's why I have to pronounce current R's very precisely. So existing safely. So existing customers with existing products. That's your most important area. That brings in AIDA, because your customers love you, they know how to deal with you, and they know how you operate, and you know how they operate. Pareto will tell you who of your customer database are the most important. The ones at the top clearly are the ones who are buying the most in the last 12 months, but how have they done in the last 3 years? Are they increasing or are they declining? So that will tell you which customers, and then if you do exactly the same with your product, because you use Pareto in the products. So now let's devise some promotion, some proposition that will get them to buy more often. Then the second one is existing products into new customers. I will find out all those new customers in by my research into the market, by listening and pay attention and speaking to my customers as well. So what package am I going to put to them? Because I'm stealing, remember. They're probably very happy, which also is another sobering point, because there's us sitting talking about our existing customers who love us and we know how they work and everything like that. And there's another dozen competitors around there trying to nick them from us. And just remember that. So when we look at new customers, we're having to take them from somebody else. So what is the proposition we're going to put to them that will excite them? Not just repeat what we've been telling them for 10 years and they've still never bought. What new and exciting proposition can we put to them? And then how do we communicate with them to let them know? So that's the second one. The third one then is a new product, very much like what you were saying, identifying a new product that I can sell to my current customers and then get more business from them. And then the last one is complete diversification, where the solicitor is a good one, where we have gone from litigation and we're now going to do conveyancing. There is a risk there, but that is probably tomorrow's growth area for us, for our company. So take that now and apply it to your business. You won't be able to use, you might not be able to use all 4 of them, but within those 4, you can certainly build up a strategy plan for your business for the next 12 months. And as it says there, it gives you much clearer focus. It's actually very refreshing when you do this, because you can sit back and say, well, whether it's going to work or not is a separate issue, right? But at least now I know that's one route, that's another, and that's another. Now, of course, as soon as I start on those routes, I'm going to be evaluating it, and I might do a little tweaking on the way. But it gives me very much clear focus. It creates a roadmap for growth. Because if I have set myself a target like we did there for 1.6 million current products, current customers, I can then evaluate as the months go on whether I'm actually getting near that. Therefore, whether that was A, the right strategy, or I'm carrying it out the wrong way. And that feedback gives you more information. And what does it say about information is power? And it's true. Just ask an accountant. Comprehensive. I'm nothing against accountants, but it's comprehensive because it covers every part of your business. It covers your customers and it covers your products. It's quantifiable, it's measurable, and it's cohesive. It pulls all your thinking together. And if you have other people working for you, it lets them see this is the direction that we're going in.